What is good with y'all boys? Dametimemma MMA here, and today we are doing another list type of video. Today we got my top 5 underdog victories in the UFC of all time.
Dametimemma time.
It was pretty hard to pick just 5, but I think I'm pretty confident with my list, so let's go over it. Alright, for our first honorable mention, we got Sean Strickland versus Israel Adesanya. In this fight, Sean Strickland was a plus 450 underdog. This was like the start of Adesanya's downfall. Nobody really expected this. Adesanya's only loss before this was Alex and Jan. So to see Sean Strickland beat Israel Adesanya on the feet, it's kind of crazy. Our next honorable mention, we got Michael Bisping versus Luke Rockhold. I think Bisping was like a 450 underdog. They fought before either of them were champion and Rockhold won. So Bisping was the underdog and he beat him in 1 round.
Mentally right now as well. Never more confident.
So that was the start of Michael Bisping's title run. Our last honorable mention is Rose Namajunas versus Zhang Weili. Namajunas was like a 170 underdog, and Weili is known as like one of the greatest, if not the greatest, WMMA fighter ever. And she got taken out in 1 round very easily.
And Weili has landed several of those inside low kicks.
So I gotta put this in an honorable mention. But now we are on to the real list. Number 5, we got Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz was like a 350 underdog. McGregor was at his peak hype. Diaz even took the fight on short notice and he got rocked like pretty early.
Fatigue should not be a factor for either fighter. Nate training for the triathlon Joe mentioned.
Good left hand by Conor.
Conor pouring it on here. There's that uppercut.
But he turned it around, submitted Conor McGregor.
He caught him again with a right hook. And another left. And again with a combination.
And Conor.
Look out! Look out for his trouble!
1 minute on the clock. Diaz gets the mouth. My goodness! Now he's got the back.
Out. That's it! He's got the choke!
Nate Diaz!
He
has done it! It is all over! Nate Diaz beats Conor McGregor!
Gotta put this number 5. The number 4 spot, I got Weidman versus Silva. Chris Weidman was like a 220 underdog. Anderson Silva was undefeated for nearly like 7 years. He started getting cocky, was taunting in the fight. And he paid, bro. He got knocked out bad.
Stuffed it.
That could be very problematic. Head kick.
Speed difference.
Yeah.
Wow, he tried a crescent kick on him.
Anderson. Oh my, he got hit! Look at the finish it! It is all over! Chris Weidman!
So yeah, I think this deserves a number 4 spot. Moving on to number 3, we got Leon Rocky Edwards versus Kamaru Usman. Leon Edwards was like a 200 to 300 underdog. He was down 4 rounds.
He's doing a real nice job early, though, with his defensive wrestling.
He always gives a good feint before he attacks.
He stung him with the right hand there.
He did.
Nasty shot to the body by the champion.
And an elbow.
But then that happens, right? Usman comes back, returns, puts him back down. Taken down again.
He kind of submitted to that one.
They were both on winning streaks, but Usman's was like more than 15 fights. I think he was undefeated in the UFC, so he was the favorite. With only 1 round to go, Leon Edwards knocks him out with a head kick.
And gets raised. He's going to win. You got to empty the gas tank here.
Yeah.
He may have resigned himself to losing a decision.
Well, that's what Dean Thomas said.
Yeah.
Dean feels like that would be a moral victory for Leon Edwards.
But that is not the cloth from which he is cut. I mean, that is a dejected...
There it is.
He has that inspirational speech at the end. He's like, headshot dead.
Please describe what this feels like.
Can't put into words, Joe. It's been a long 4 years. The old doubted me said I couldn't do it. The old said I couldn't do it. Look at me now. Level pound for pound. Headshot dead. That's it.
And just a very great moment. You know, I gotta put this number 3. On to the number 2 spot, we got Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey. Holly Holm was an 800 to 1,000 underdog. If you bet $100 on this fight, you're getting 800 back if you win. Nobody expected Holly Holm to win this. Ronda Rousey was a huge star. She was at like the peak of her career. And she gets flatlined in 1 round by a head kick. Just a crazy moment. Just has to go number 2.
Have we seen this? But this is boxer, kickboxer,
Straight
turned
left.
mixed martial artist. Ronda judoka turned mixed martial artist.
Beautiful. Beautiful. She's hurt.
Ronda's in trouble.
She's hurt.
Holly looking to finish.
She's out.
Holly Holm is the new UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
800 underdog is insane. Now, moving on to the number 1 spot, the greatest underdog victory in UFC history. We got Matt Serra versus George St. Pierre. This is another one where it was like an 800 to 1,000 underdog. Now, on paper, Serra stood absolutely 0 chance against George St. Pierre. Before this, GSP lost to Matt Hughes, then went on a winning streak, fought Matt Hughes again, beat him for the belt, and then it was Matt Serra's turn. Nobody believed in him. GSP seemed untouchable and he was seen as a future GOAT. If you bet $100 on this fight, you can get up to 1,000 back, and Serra did it in 1 round.
Sarah, I mean, if you look at those 2 fights, Sarah's doing a better. Oh, yeah.
He caught him.
He hurt him again.
He got him again. St. Pierre is buckled. Sarah is going for the finish. Sarah buckles St. Pierre. St. Pierre down again. Sarah is trying to upset St. Pierre.
Good Lord. He's hurt him 3 times in the last 60 seconds.
It is over. Sarah is the new welterweight champion of the world.
GSP, George St. Pierre, one of the greatest fighters of all time, if not the greatest. Matt Serra knocked him out in 1 round. Now, GSP did get his get back, but still just an insane moment. I gotta give it the number 1 spot. But anyways, that's all for my list. If you like this and want to see more like it, like, comment, subscribe. All my links are in the bio, and I'll see you in the next one.
No, I'm not falling in my feelings by no silly hoe. Me and my niggas stick together like a neck foe.